Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome back to my channel, the only Lauren channel. And today in our series, another riveting part of the series, Astroworld. Can't get me loop. Stacy Dash, all these chickens don't have a clue. After I started about a poop. Get me loot. Give me the loot. She thought it was an ocean. It's just a poop. And today we're going to be talking about Sirius, the dog star in Astroworld, also known as the brightest star in the sky. I wanted to talk about Sirius because I have it conjunct my ascendant at 0 degrees, just like Mike and Albert Einstein. So you know they was the best in class, the top of the game. So you know this is the best when you looking at it. Behold the face. So I kind of look like this star. I look like this star right here. That's what I look like in human form. So before we get into the meat of this lecture, I want to talk about how Sirius is the brightest star in the sky in the constellation of Cancer, kind of close to Gemini, also known as the dog star. Now, I've been saying for years, this is actually one of my sayings, is that God is dog backwards. Because like for whatever reason, I think it's funny or clever to say it, even though that's literally what it is. I think it's funny to point it out. I don't know why I think that. And then two, the reason I say it is because it's my belief, with no proof, it's my belief that dogs are little gods on this earth that, unlike humans, who were also made in the image of God, have no ego. Well, actually, a little ego. Dogs' ego is associated in relation to their ties with humans. So basically, they think they're the shiznick because they're human. That's why they think they're human. If you ever seen a dog, they think they're human. And for further clarity on the word ego, the concept ego, it is one's own sense of self-worth, self-importance, self-esteem, self-conceit, and self-respect. And with that being said, you can easily see how someone with the Cancer ascendant with a sun sign either in Pisces or Aquarius would associate themselves with being godlike or being a god here on earth, being God or Jesus. I am a god. Oh my gosh, I forgot Kanye is a Cancer rising. I am a guy. Or I start barking like Nicki Minaj. Keep in mind, when you're thinking about Cancers being emotionally available and genuine, that it's godlike or dog-like. So now let's get into some serious business. So Sirius's etymology is associated from the Greek meaning scorching or torch, glowing. When upon further investigation of Sirius, you can actually see that it's a binary star composed of Sirius Alpha 1 and Sirius with an apparent magnitude of negative 1.46. It is placed in the constellation, not the zodiac. So I think even though the zodiac is a constellation, it's not the same as the minute constellation of Canis Majoris. And it is a faint white dwarf star. Oh, they said the pronunciation is actually not Sirius, but Series, which I like better than saying Sirius, because Sirius is like, I associate that with being serious. It has a right ascension of 6 hours 45 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys the smaller version of the qualities or the quantities and give you more history. Declination at 16 degrees 4258.1, and the right ascension for B, Sirius B, is pretty much the same with an apparent magnitude of 8.4 444. Its evolutionary stage is main sequence. Its spectral type is A0MA1VA. Its UV color index is negative 0.05. Its BV color vertex, its BV color index is plus 0.00. Sirius B is also a white dwarf. Spectral type DA2. UV color index is negative 1.04, and the BV color index is B negative 0.03. So the reason why we experience Sirius, oh, I said it correct the first time, Sirius so close to us is because it's one of our closest relatives in the universe, in proximity to our solar system. It's one of Earth's nearest neighbors. So you know that Sirius is gradually moving closer to Earth, step by step, day by day. So although it will become fainter, it will continue to be the brightest star in the sky for about 210,000 years. 210,000. Sirius A is twice as massive as the sun, and Sirius B used to be a red giant before shedding its old and turning into the new 120 million years ago. The reason they called it the dog star was because it was associated with making the dog days of summer, in which there was so much heat in that period of the year that all the dogs would be out. Just kidding. They would go, you know, be panting and stuff. Why am I panting? Well, I'm actually panting. I'm just saying that they would be panting. This is the reason why they called it the dog star. When the dog star met the sun in the sky, and the light went out in the city. Oh. So dog star Sirius is known by the Greeks, the ancient Greeks, not the current Greeks. Apparently the current Greeks don't work. That's because they did all that work in the past, so why should I do any work now? I've already done my contribution to society. It's time for me to rest. Anyway, sidetrack. The Polynesians, the ancient Polynesians as well, had an accounting of Sirius. Sometimes it would be called the morning star, even though technically that name belongs to Venus. And the Polynesians would use Sirius to do their navigation throughout the Pacific Ocean. Sirius is also a fixed star, as told by Edmund Halley of Halley's Comet. I just saw Halley's Comet fly away. I'm telling you what to say. Even the man on the moon disappeared somewhere in the stratosphere. And there is all these, strange mysteries surrounding Sirius and the ancient philosophizers of the ancient peoples, like the Dogon people, whose name kind of sounds similar to the dog star, the seer religion of Gambia. And there is a theosophy, religious belief that it is of the 7 stars of the Pleiades, which transmit the 7 spiritual rays from the Galactologos to the 7 stars of the Great Bear, then to Sirius. It is thought that they are one of the 7 masters of the human race. I don't know, there are 7 continents. So, and then the one last thing that I think is really cool is that the seer people of Senegal and Gambia believe it to be related to the seers, high priestess and priest, which are also known as the rainmaker. The rainmaker. And I think, is Cancer associated with rain, or did I just come up with that on my own? No, they said that the Cancer gods were the ones who made the floods happen during Noah's day. So, you know, I use the Bible for reference. You know, if it fits, it fits. If it don't, I don't use it. Kiss my booty. Well, that's all I have to say. Let you guys let me know what you think about Sirius, and do your own research too, because I think it's just so much to learn. I can't put it all in a 10 to 15 minute video. So like and subscribe and share this video with your friends, families, relatives, and buy my book Quintessence, available on Amazon. Goodbye, Earthlings.